skin on skin is so much better than a condom. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't use condoms. And that also doesn't mean that you shouldn't carry condoms. I know a lot of chicks feel uncomfortable being the one who pulls the condom out of her purse, but you know what? You need to. It's time to start taking responsibility of your sex life and, more than that, of your health and your future, okay? I used to be that chick who had a really hard time going to the checkout stand and asking for the condoms and then putting it on the belt and sitting there and waiting to be rung up, and as if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong, but for some reason I felt like I was advertising my sex life. Really, what I was doing was advertising that I'm responsible. So in order to make it not feel as awkward for me, I would go to the back of the store where the pharmacy is, and I would get the condoms from there, because generally there's not a line, it's a little bit more private. But regardless, I don't care how you get them. And if you're uncomfortable carrying them in your bag, I have this thing, it's called Just In Case, and it's a little case, it's a condom carrier, so that you can be a little bit more discreet. So if someone goes in, you know, oh, who has extra tampons, and I might in my bag, go get them. So someone goes in your bag, instead of pulling out condoms, they can pull out their tampons, and they see this, and they don't know what it is. So it is actually a little compact, a mirror, and then hidden in the secret compartment, condoms. Very smart. Just in case. Cute name too. So in addition to being responsible, there are some really great things about carrying condoms for chicks. Number one, you can decide what kind of condoms you want, because there are all kinds. So instead of the dude buying the one that's, you know, gonna feel the best for him, you can get the kind that's ribbed on the outside, or is, you know, is it going to enhance your pleasure in some way? And maybe it costs a little bit more money, but do you really think the dude is gonna care? If he's buying the condoms, he's not. He's not going to buy the one that's a little bit more expensive just because it's going to give you a little bit more extra pleasure. So that's one great thing. Another great thing, you can make sure that you actually take care of the condoms correctly so that you're not exposing them to extreme heat, like leaving them in the car all day, which a lot of dudes do. They leave them in the glove compartment. Well, the car heats up to very hot temperatures, or they leave it in their back pocket, in their wallet for, you know, years maybe, who knows? After a while, those condoms are going to go bad, okay? And they're no longer going to protect you as they are intended to, and as they should. So you have control of that. Then, of course, you seem like, the third great thing about carrying condoms for chicks is you seem very responsible, you know? So you're in that situation and you're just, it's, you know, you're in the moment and you didn't expect it. And he says, oh, shit. I don't have any condoms. And then you get to a point where, well, should I or shouldn't I? Should we do it or not? Does it really matter? Well, maybe just this time. Well, he can pull out. Well, I'm on the pill. Okay. If it's that moment and he says, and you know, do you have any condoms? Shit. You can say, that's okay. I have them. Let me grab them. And then if you want to still have sex, fantastic. Still have sex. If you don't, okay, you don't have to. But it makes it so that you have the choice. You are the one in the driver's seat. It is your right to vote. You're the one making the decision. You might have the condoms, and he doesn't, and you don't want to have sex, and you say, oh, I don't have them either. Well, we can't do it then. But the fact is, you have to take responsibility. All right, chickadees? It will make it so that it's so much better after, because you know, if you have sex without a condom, especially with a new guy, sure, those 2 minutes, if it's a quickie, or 1 hour, or however long, of amazing feeling is fantastic, and you're really not thinking very clearly about it, but the next day, you're stressing, okay? Stressing. And it's not just stressing until, you know, am I going to get my period, about, you know, did I get pregnant, which is stressful enough. It's also stressing about, maybe he has an STD, and now you have to wait for months so that you can go and get tested and be stressing about it this entire time. You would have saved yourself all of that insanity if you had just gotten the condoms. So go to the store, get some condoms, put them in your purse, put them in your bedside table, put them wherever you need. Get just in case if you want to, and put them in there, and be safe and have so much fun.